Went down the wrong pipe.
Caution, Lord.
This is strong stuff. Oh. Went down the wrong pipe.
Caution, Lord.
Good day, Eivor.
I brought you a few things.
I have something that may interest you.
Fishing hut.
We've been looking for this fish for a
Brown
long
trout
time.
smolt this fish. Brown trout smolt this fish. Brown trout smolt. Halibut regular. Halibut regular. Haddock smolt.
Not even grandfather
Cod
has caught one of these.
Cod regular. This fish. Flat. Flatfish regular. Salmon regular. This fish can be found. Gray trout
Only
regular.
a true
Gray
fisherman
trout
could
regular.
catch this one.
Arctic char regular. This fish can be found in the seas of Rajafilka.
Thanks for the fish.
I brought you. What exit I
I will
have
see
to
you
go.
later, friend.
Come back soon. Good to see you.
Sea shop. I want.
Have you got a contract for me?
I have just received news of work that require...
1,000 eyes.
There will be contracts when the mood strikes you.
I want a contract.
What do you have today?
Greatest shop. Tarani's right arm. Bayonet sword mythic. Bayonet sword mythical great sword by Lucht. Sea shop. Egg.
I have to go. See you soon.
Go with your gods. Eivor, Fersku Gengar. Eivor, Fersku Gengar.
World. Hold cross fat. A noble escort part of the Leithan. A noble escort part of the Leithanwald Chapter 1. A Saxon named Hunwald has arrived in the settlement with something of great importance to discuss. Speak to Hunwald Press.
Good day, Eivor.
I taste a pinch of
Long
growth
have I
in me.
waited for the chance
Am I
to
wrong?
serve one of such
Recruit
worth.
John.
Join me. Together we'll force open the doors of the All-Father's halls.
You may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem. May I recite it for you?
Go on, Lord the Boy. Make me tremble.
Oh, indeed, I shall try. I call it Ode to a Hungry Flame.
Another skald come to join us.
Me? Oh, goodness, no, I'm no skald, no. Just a humble nobleman with an interest in versification. An amateur, really. Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your mead.
Yes. Sorry. I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan. If such an audience is possible.
I am Ivor.
You're talking with him now, and you are.
Ah, by God's blood, my day begins with a lash of good fortune. I am Hundwald, loyal son of Lord Hunbeor, the current Elderman of Lincolnshire. May God keep and cure him. You see, my father is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted his judgment. A secret and powerful order, if the whispers are true. Only a month ago, without forewarning, Mercian soldiers chased me, his only son, from my home. I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Outcast from your family. That's a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan help me return to Lincoln? March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
We can help you for something in return.
It may be we can help you, but we'll want something in return. An alliance between our clan and yours.
And you shall have it. My father is a great friend of the Danes, in spite of the recent wars.
You sing a sad song, Hundwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection, now desperate to prove his honor. How far will you go to regain it? To a bloody end?
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of battle to defend my father, knowing our cause is a righteous one.
All right, young lord. My clan has need of me just now. But when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right the wrongs you've suffered.
God praise you, Eivor.
I won't be leading you into the heart of the shield wall, but there will be danger. I want your word. You will follow my orders to the ruin.
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that.
I'll wait for you in my safe haven, Bottleston to the northeast. From there, we shall make our way to Lincoln.
Goodbye, Lord Boy. Safe travels.
God bless and keep you all.
I fear I may be escorting that boy to his own execution.
That might shut him up.
Seek the while and play, friend.
World. Hold cross fast travel. Hold cross fast travel. Hold cross fast travel. world.
What do you see, Sunan?
Find and speak to Hunwald.
So this is Hunwald's safe haven.
Though we be a Mercian Shire today, tomorrow the Kingdom of Lindsey will rise again, as free as the wind on the back of my neck.
Your
Fine,
line
and
of
speak
king
to
died
Hunwald.
long ago. Hunwald. We're in Lincolnshire now. Do you need a map to remember?
Alfgar, my dear man, I do not need a map to prove what my bones know for truth.
Find and speak to Hunwald. 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 Partment stinging of me, rest circle plus to whom might passeth and know me, Hunwald of Lincolnshire, I am drunk and red with a fiery sadness, for the key to my estate has been swallowed by a whale, I see no other explanation, for it has escaped my fingers and betrayed the luck that remains closed until further note, I am in Uber. Find and speak to Hunwald.
Does it do as well as they say, though?
Find and speak to Hunwald.
Hey, you want some meat?
Yes! Let's have a drink.
Find and speak to Hunwald. Find and speak to Hunwald.
see Hunwald's back, drinking and jabbering as always. Come round! Get from the service!
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Eivor, come, sit. Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been discussing my delicate situation with Alfgar here.
Lord,
He is a nobleman like me, one of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alfgar has pledged his loyalty to my family, the House of the Ferocious Swan. With his influence and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
we're going to see your father, Hunwald. That's all.
Indeed, Eivor, with speed and purpose. You are the axle to my wheel, the spark to my tinder.
Do you have a plan? Ow, why is that Alfgar here?
Hunwald, I don't know your friend here, and not knowing him, I don't trust him.
I'm his voice of reason, Eivor. And I've told him 1,000 times it's too dangerous for him in Lincolnshire.
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's side. We go now, or I walk.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln! Away! But with care. The road between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
You daft lump of lard! A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
I think you're wrong, Alfgar. And here he'll prove it.
I'm hot for a fight, Snowdog. Give me half a chance, I'll stove your heathen face right in.
Attack if you want to fight, let's fight. But there is no level.
Have you ever seen a blood eagle, my Saxon friends?
A what?
A blood eagle. A raw, magnificent bird I'll tear from your guts. First, I crush your ribs. Then I pull out your lungs and stretch them into wings, so you can fly to your heaven as fast as possible.
Jesus, fucking heathen.
You canny fox. That was incredible. Like watching a captain navigate the roiling waters of an angry river. I must void my bladder, Eivor. Then we shall set forth in search of adventures new.
You travel with a marked man at your side.
He's with me. He'll be fine.
If I had a scribe jot down all the occasions I'd warn that stupid boy, I'd be the most written about man in history.
Alfgar, the boorish nag of Lincolnshire.
Ah! Oh!
I told Hunwald to stay near. Where did he wander off to?
Find and regroup with Hunwald.
Did you hear that scream? Sounded like Hunwald. He went out that side door.
Protect Hunwald.
Hunwald is in trouble.
Leave him be. Bring Christ's mercy. Jesus!
Oh! I am struck down! Crude within an inch of my life!
silver that he's paying
Continue as you
us.
would, Eivor. Fight with fire. Avenge me. I live! I am alive! Heaven have mercy!
Are you hurt?
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottleston will be remembered for years to come! Alfgar, we have won our first great victory!
Hunwald, are you hurt?
Never better,
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, you're right. Let's depart. What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the churls and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me?
Sure.
What were you told when the guards exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming.
Yes,
A
Lord
man
Hunwald.
grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse hooking.
Yeah.
Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. Hungry for his... Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. Hungry for his inheritance.
Speak. Speak plainly, Hunwald. I can't help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high.
Escort Hunwald.
Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had bigger things to worry over.
Perhaps you're right, he's too contained. It must have been King Alfred then.
King Alfred of Wessex? That's another kingdom entirely.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one. A beauty who knows no equal. Here's Lincoln. The city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
Escort Hunwald to his home.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Escort Hunwald to his home.
Mercian guards everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
Stretch your wing.
Escort Hunwald to his home. 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 World, Hold cross fast travel. Escort Hunwald to his home. Escort Hunwald
Lincoln
to
seems
his
a good
home.
place to trade, doesn't it? The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be. Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread, poultry, and field fruits of all
Escort
manner.
Hunwald to
I
his
suppose
home.
this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
Escort Hunwald to his home.
I have barely enough silver to buy peat from those bandit smugglers. They hoard everything.
There's damp on the air. I fear grey clouds will gather soon.
Aye, and foul deeds are brewing. The horses can feel it too, neighing and rolling their eyes.
That's them being horses, mate.
Hunwald! Praise God you live! I do, my dear Reaganhair. Body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Have you looked for him? Who took him away? Did he go willingly?
Who took the Elderman? Was it soldiers or men of God?
There were men with swords, and those of the cloth. And a healer, too. One who had oft been a guest in this house.
Galwina. One of the sisters my father put great faith in. He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right. We'll find a quiet way in if we can. Who was that fellow?
Reaganhair? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every inch of his salt.
I should be cautious around here.
Escort Hunwald to the town hall. 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 Escort Hunwald to the town hall.
I should not be seen in this area.
Escort Hunwald to the town hall. Escort Hunwald to the town hall. Escort Hunwald to the town hall.
Let's see.
Escort Hunwald to the town hall.
Lincoln seems a good place to trade.
Does it?
The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be. Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread, poultry, and field fruits
Escort
of all manner.
Hunwald to the town hall.
I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Hunwald?
Oh, from time to time. Yes.
I need your eye.
Oh!
Anyway, yeah?
Hey, what? You chose death! Go!
What do you see?
Escort Hunwald to the town hall. Escort Hunwald to the town hall.
Always to Leuven.
Shall bring
This area is off limits.
Oh, how can a place I once called home look so alien to me now? So harsh and unwanted.
Escort Hunwald. Tor.
I shall return to my speech. Oh, how can a place I once called home look so alien to me now? So harsh and unwanting. Just 3 on ferry. As I was saying, oh, how can a place I once called home look so alien to me now? So harsh and unwanting. Fear not, Lincoln. I shall make you mine again.
Come on, let's go drink.
This way, huh?
Hey! Follow me to the casks!
You know where the happy juice is? Oh, that's nice.
Guess I've run out of meat.
Best keep the peace.
Escort Hunwald to the town hall.
This way. Don't mind if I... along.
You have had enough, friend.
World. Hold cross fast travel. Fate let the fate guide your path. Fate let the fate guide your path. All quick skills. Coming link on Sire 98.
gods here are vigilant.
No one has heard from the Elderman in weeks. What's happened?
Lord Hunbeor is surely fighting the Danes to the north.
Show me.
Escort Hunwald to the town hall.
Come on there. A break and not leak. Move along.
Itaque motorumque Christi fidelium explentes. Qui sinistra tristis.
Archer, Herevri! Tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned!
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunwald, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. Lives might have been spared.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop? Was I rumored dead?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, bedding a Dane on some squalid farm.
I'm not the Dane he's in love with. I'm only doing this boy a favor. I'm not the Dane he's in love with. Don't hide your Ealdorman behind insults.
I've no patience for insult and rumor. We have come to speak with Lord Hunbeor, that is all.
Lord Hunbeor has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he will return shortly. Once the storm has passed.
What on earth do you mean by that? What storm?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not against a Dane, certainly.
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in tow, demanding to see your father. This does not, in my estimation, imply benign intentions.
He asked me to protect him, not kill for him. If I meant
to murder you, these stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens! God must have purpose for you pagans in his holy plan, but I confess to utter bafflement.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left of his own accord without saying a word. That's all we know.
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord to his scurrying thoughts. There is nothing more of use we can say to him.
Take care, my boy.
Stay within these walls where you're safest. I'll have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may know something. Talk to them if you can. Find out what they know.
Something on your mind?
Eivor, I realize the strides you've taken to aid me. My oath to you will last an eternity.
You'll owe me a blood oath when all our work is done.
Blood? Dear Lord.
Wait here till I return.
Search the hospice.
Ich hier dat santes Kofbergtes, lich shall gang en anyway. Switch it there. Ak better be stodnara, hat enden an yet the wheel.
Can your guard speak through you, Hedevrid? Can he tell me where the Alderman is?
Our lord is not a trained dog who speaks on command. My goodness.
When did you last see the Alderman?
Leave us be. It is not your place to be asking such questions.
Condemnabitur inconvenientes calciamentas sunt mihi. Pono autem ut Deus vult hoc esse, heic patiar in nominis sui gloriam. Ut congregentur ad Marcus et dixit ad vulgares de terra superbus est lo venite audite verbum Domini in nostri Iesu Nazareno eras. Ut non videtur eis nimis et aliud considerare. Keep going.
Hunwald's father was recuperating
Search
here
the
not long ago.
hospice.
Someone may have seen him depart.
Search the hospice.
Venite odoremus et adetalata merum.
Do you know where your Alderman is?
I can tell you a few things, but not here in the open. Follow me.
This is far enough. Tell me what you know.
Oh, I know loads of things about our Elderman. I know his favourite foods. I know when his bedclothes get changed. And I know he hates being bled with leeches. That sort of thing.
But where has he gone?
Ah, where? I have no bloody idea. Is that what you asked me?
Forget it.
Are you the head sister here?
Aye. And I'm not too comforted by the sight of you wielding weapons like a war chief. We're a hospice, not a barracks. It's bad enough I've got these armored codpieces watching me work. Now you!
No harm will come to you or those you care for. I'm only looking for your Elderman.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these sick and ailing folk will follow me to the grave.
Your Elderman would agree. So the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling guards will leave your hospice.
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here, and getting worse, in spite of our efforts. Then, quite against my instruction, some guards moved him out. I overheard them talking about a bathhouse. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here, by the eastern walls.
Ruins, just south of here. I'll look there. Thank you.
I pray you find him. He's in desperate need of care.
Explore the bathhouse.
Show me what lies ahead.
Explore the bathhouse. Explore the bathhouse.
Without a head when I'm got through that way broken.
It weren't wise to let those Mercians nobles use our tunnels, if you ask me. What choice do we have?
Explore the bathhouse.
This way, they'll leave us be.
They killed one of their own. What's to stop them from splitting our skulls as well?
Because they fear us, see? No one takes us for fools. You got it.
Explore
Remember,
the bathhouse.
God punishes those who wish ill upon... Go on.
Ill upon who?
Eh? Oh, sorry, I was miles away. What?
Christ Jesus.
Discover where the sewers led.
These tunnels run deep. Was the ultimate
Discover
fleeing
where
to a
the
hideaway
sewers led.
beneath Lincoln?
Damn it!
Discover where the sewers led. 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 Discover where the sewers led.
This place is heavily guarded.
Discover where the sewers
More
led.
Mercians traipsing across our routes. Can't piss from here to Bolingbroke without someone demanding some ungodly deal.
Oh, this trafficking is a difficult job.
Smuggling will always be difficult. But I prefer it to pay tribute. Never again will we bend the Mercian crown.
Discover where the sewers led. Discover where the sewers led.
Hey, wait!
Low. Discover where the sewers led. Discover where the sewers led. Discover where the sewers led. Discover where the sewers led.
Hey! Get back here!
Discover where the sewers led.
Hey now! You're sick feet!
Inventory. Discover where the sewers led. Discover where the sewers led.
Hey!
Discover where the sewers led. Discover where the sewers led.
Stay over.
Discover where the sewers led. 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 Discover where the sewers led.
Was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. Bandits didn't fare so well.
Investigate the scheme. Investigate the scheme.
A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the alderman passed this way.
Investigate the scheme.
Key. Useful if I had a door collection.
Investigate the scheme. Investigate the scheme. Investigate the scheme. A new proposition. Press circle close or.
A Saxon nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits, paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles. But it didn't end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the alderman's cloak was torn off. But he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead. Ah, fresh air.
I cannot move!
Find and speak to Yildor
What happened? Were you
H-U-N-D-B-E-O-R-H-T.
bit?
Oh yes, snake bit, just like you. Attack! Our brothers and sisters have churned the very soil of this sacred land. No more. You're going back north where you belong. We will rid England of your kind for good. Do some moves forward, Jack. Got me in pieces!
Find and speak to Yildor H-U-N-D-B-E-O-R-H-T. Anonymous letter. Anonymous letter. Press circle plus. You have done well in this mission, Linston, but there is more work to be done if Lincoln is to be free of Heathens. As agreed,
My
you can
thanks
strip
for
the
your
Danes of whatever
contribution.
you find, but try not to kill them. The live ones pay more than the dead.
I should be cautious around here.
Away with you! Back, dog!
Look. Find and speak to Yildor H-U-N-D-B-E-O-R-H-T. Find and speak to Yildor H-U-N-D-B-E-O-R-H-T. Find and speak to Yildor H-U-N-D-B-E-O-R-H-T. Find and speak to Yildor MNH.
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
Find and speak to Yildor MNH. Find and speak to Yildor MNH.
The true born king.
Find and speak to Yildor MNH.
Thank you, beautiful gallery. So firm.
Find and speak to Yildor MNH.
There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
Were you speaking with him a moment ago? How long has he been like this? Your Ealdorman appears to be dead.
Your Ealdorman is long past the days of good conversation.
Yet still he makes good company. I've been instructed to wash and prepare his earthly vessel.
Instructed by whom?
Soldiers. They brought him here as he protested, feebly. I did my best to make him comfortable, until he slipped away.
Hunwald should know his father's fate. Why has your Ealdorman's death been obscured?
Why has your Ealdorman's death been obscured? The people of Lincolnshire deserve to know his fate, Hunwald, above all.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I've seen all I need to, but Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something. Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
I don't know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
Regnal tribute Regnal tribute illuminated text. Press circle close. The genealogy of the Anglian kings of the Lindsey, our kings who undergot and Woden.
Dried herbs and berries crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
Galwina's journal. Press circle close. Left hand here. They did weak and frail. Carried him by his arms. Feet dragging behind. Dropped him on the floor with a thud. No way to treat an Ealdorman. Not right. Not right. But no better place for him. No. Lord Hundborh has found his way into my company. My tenderness I will share. It is what he deserves. Return the brooch to Hunwald. Returning the brooch to Hunwald.
Take care.
And you. I shall take you to your family crypt at Nettleton within Lincoln. There, you may lay beside your forebearers, the great and glorious kings of Old Lindsey. Please, do not desecrate our lord.
I'm a Dane, not a cruel griefmonger.
Returning the brooch to Hunwald. 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 Tor. Returning the brooch to Hunwald. Return 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 the brooch to Hunwald. Tor.
Go!
Need to cloak myself here.
Sure!
Surgeonship! Eivor! What news?
Your father's dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeorth's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so sorry.
I am a man, Archer! Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son! Do not forget it!
Keep steady, Hunwald.
Keep steady, Hunwald. You're now the head of your house.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain, last in a line of dwindling nobles.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle he had survived.
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never grow up?
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
Is Hunwald your ealdorman now? King Seol?
You need a new Elderman here, and it falls to King Ceolwulf to make that choice.
For once we find agreement, Eivor. The nobles here will convene a Shire moot to select a new candidate. The winner will stand before the king for approval.
Explain how this works, your Shire moot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our Shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
We Norse have a similar custom. I don't trust anyone.
Hunwald is an obvious candidate, but I don't trust any of you beyond the tip of a spear. I'll see to it that he is protected until your Shire moot gathers.
None here wishes the boy ill, but do what you think necessary.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the Ealdorman's seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward. Under my care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Good. My priests will spread word of the moot across the Shire and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't mind.
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my god commands, with kindness and love.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest. I do hope we'll see you at the moot.
With Hunbeorth's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do.
I tell him to console him. I should follow her.
Press touchpad to open the quest log and track the new quest. World. Saw for a fresh wound devastated by the news of his father's death. The Fen of Lincoln part of The Live Hunwald Chapter 4 with Alfgers. Saw for a fresh wound part of The Live Hunwald Chapter 4 devastated by the news of his father's death. Hunwald has run off to mourn his loss. Ivor sets off to find him and get him ready for the coming Shire moot. Speak to it should press cross and track.
La, willkommen.
Under shoulder for shall bring the
Archer, where's Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road. To the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father, I imagine.
You broke an oath to your word.
What devil put you up to all this deception?
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to carry on for the good of the Shire. Until I knew the truth.
A pretty answer for an ugly lie.
I must beg forgiveness from my God. The Lord lifts up the meek. We must praise him.
That's not normal.
Find and speak to Hunwald.
Zunin, guide me.
Father. Oh, these woods. Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and contemplate the view.
You're grieving, I understand. Pull yourself together.
Collect yourself, Hunwald. There's many a man in Lincolnshire who would pay to see your head on a pike.
Well, they can wait a moment.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness, but let your aching love light the mead of your eyes and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
I would have liked him to, I think.
He had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
A toast.
To your father. To you, Hunwald. To your father.
To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he was as stalwart as this tree.
The wise old oak. Yes.
Skull.
Skull. And then my father says, it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end. Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense of humour, my lady love. Father would have liked her.
Right. Your Dane lady love. She sounds lovely. Too lovely to be real.
You know what? We should visit her. We should go to Grimsby. Grimsby. Yes, there's no time to lose.
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the conscience of your gut.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You've never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords, like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You can't grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Ha! Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced. But I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. By God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Quiet. Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Eliminate the threat.
Eivor, I am sweating from pit to toe. Do not leave me here.
Hush. Stay calm.
Eliminate the threat. Eliminate the threat.
Stay down. They're close.
for my...
Eliminate the threat. Eliminate the threat. Eliminate the threat. Eliminate the threat.
Get the heathen dog!
Eivor! Help!
Aid me all!
Well struck, Eivor!
That's twice they've tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck. But if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead. And they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I'm serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Escort Hunwald.
Hundwald! I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry for that.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but still I grow. And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
It's good to meet you as well.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories, yet here you are.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all sorts.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. But I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently. Then shunted off to a cellar for burial.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here, out of sight, until he can attend.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you? Just the two of us.
Hunwald, no. The Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead the Shire as he did.
Listen to her.
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough. Heed her advice.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire moot, it's you, my dear.
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones, love. Be well, Eivor, and thank you.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I don't doubt it.
Press touchpad to open the quest log and track a new quest. Quick. World. The Fen of Lincoln part of The Fen of Lincoln part of the Live Hunwald Chapter 4 with Alfger's name put forward as a worthy successor to the late Hundbeorht. Ivor sets out to visit the Fen in a bid to get to know him better. Speak to Alfger, press cross and track.
Looking for someone?
My husband. He was not supposed to leave home on his own. I fear he has fallen asleep somewhere.
Fallen asleep?
Yes, a curse he has carried his whole life. At any moment, his eyes roll back and his body simply collapses.
Dangerous to be out there on his own. Do you think he would have gotten far?
His bag is gone. I fear he may have taken it to go fruit picking down south near the old ruins. Bjarti, where are you?
I will keep an eye out for him.
Thank you. He snores, if that helps. Follow my voice, Bjarti! Bjarti! Can you hear me?
Speak to Alfred. World. Undiscovered location. Quests. River raids Ben, the cryptic River raids Ben and his treasures of River Expo. The leg bound to fate. Speak to Alfred. Speak to Alfred.
Stretch your wings.
Yeah!
Speak to Alfred. Speak to Alfred. Speak to Alfred.
I'll take on all.
Speak to Alfred. Speak to Alfred. Speak to Alfred. The Rigsauger, page 9, press circle plus IX, the death of the Speak to Alfred. 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 Order. Havelock Warden of... Note from the Crozier as regards the Bilhook. Tell him to promise large sums of silver in exchange for occasional help from the soldiers. He is to meet the captain at Al. Order.
Eivor, I'm pleased you came. Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Elfgard. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You're quite a wealthy man, then. It's more a lake, I'd say.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
It's a beautiful weapon. Should this go to Hunwald?
If this belonged to the Elderman, Shouldn't it go to Hunwald next?
I suppose so. But I thought you a more fitting recipient. You'd know how to use it. Now, take it and come hither. I've a rousing hunt planned for the two of us. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moots. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear?
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Ealdorman.
Ah, there it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were...
Are we hunting, Alfgard? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely! The bear's lair should be nearby. Ah, my old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other, as one Dane to another.
Well met, Grim.
It is good to meet you, Grim.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Elfgard claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we? There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate.
Search the cave for the bear.
Have no worry.
Search the cave for the bear. Search the cave for the bear.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that. It's not a beast. Wolves.
Wolves everywhere. Not a bear in sight.
Eliminate the wolves. 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 Continue. The Fen of Lincoln Link.
That's smoke! My God! My
Free
estate is
channel for
burning
his
like a
estate.
twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! My God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
This area is off limits.
Hey, fellas! Lula! Help! Blood!
Clear out the attackers. Speak to Adolf here.
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed. What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Alfgard. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
The Shire moot will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
You won't trouble me any longer!
Elfgar! Careful!
There, you see? Didn't I promise you a rousing hunt? Brilliant! Simply brilliant!
Yeah!
Speak to a ship.
No!
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, let's attend the Shire moot.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire moot for myself. I'll follow. When will the boat begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
How do you counsel my vote? The new Ealdorman's life will be in danger. My decision will be difficult. How do you counsel my...
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald, as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man. Good evening, Alfgard.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It's a difficult choice, Alfgard. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I don't doubt your convictions, Lord. Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgard is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
Shire move invitation. Press circle closed. This letter confirms the death of Ealdorman AHUNCBORHG, who passed with dignity and grace, and his soul now rests in the loving hands of our Heavenly Father. The Council requests your presence at the forthcoming Shire meet as we elect a new Ealdorman of Link.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former...
Bishop, Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouch for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There's more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That's good to hear.
Vote for a new Ealdorman.
3 men, 3 possible futures. Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need? You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself. All 3 have strengths and weaknesses.
Considering Alfdir. Considering Hunwald. Considering Herefrith. Considering Hunwald.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
I cast my vote for Hunwald.
Lead your shire with pride, ferocious one.
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Ealdorman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Steel yourself,
Mother of God! Another battle!
Welcomes a new elder.
You're mine! Let's bleed you! Oh, God! Victory!
Bishop. What's his endgame? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Ultimate seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Ultiman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded, until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
The Valkyries have little to choose from. So many innocents cut down.
Herefrith, the bog rat, the shit-eater. The devil has him, that's plain to see.
Bloody murderer! Oh,
Speak to the new Ealdorman.
What remains? My heaven waits.
Sabes en felisoro tumuit almis
Speak to
venit
the new-
pluviali. Vel focibus auida
Caretakers
mores
journal press circle close. At first there was a pair of them, then half a dozen. Now I have lost count. How many merchant soldiers do we need at this hospice? And for what reason are they here at every hour of the day? Don't they know that their very presence alarms the people we are trying to treat? Speak to the new Ealdorman. 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 Speak to the new Ealdorman.
Hey, you want some meat?
This way, Hut. All right.
No casks here after all.
What's going on?
If Selve on be the bishop is told. She out than what?
Best keep your face.
cold attack. And in broad daylight. The hatred...
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herewrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp, and we'll find out together.
Herewrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the
Follow
bishopric.
Hunwald.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger
Follow
still,
Hunwald.
I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herewrith were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a...
Who's fetching the turf this time, eh? Don't want to freeze to death here.
Give them mead and let them rest. There's hard fighting ahead.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fyrds are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
Let's begin the assault.
We attack now. Ready the Fyrd.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Give them mead and let them rest.
Send on here, man on Fulton. I'm stinning.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Watch out!
Take cover!
Incoming arrows! Oil, look out! Arrows!
A moment's rest is all I needed.
Oil! Watch out! Arrows!
Point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Find and assassinate Bishop Hereford.
With me! Watch for my lead! God loves me!
Find and assassinate Bishop Hereford.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Let's spill some minutes.
Find and assassinate Bishop Hereford. Find and assassinate Bishop Hereford.
Strike for Christ!
Fight, Lord, please! Our battle is lost!
Continue the work of God, my boy!
Dominus autum et septamentum alter liquidae signatrum
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead.
That's the folly of mankind, Hiravrid. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. We should have learned to enjoy it.
Fessis Dominus Noster Sapiens Lugus, Vive Collecta Super in Terra Ateres, et